Hello everyone, my name is Uberswe and today I'm going to show you how to make an ice farm using the crate mod. Now, you might be asking yourself, Uber, what do I need ice for? Well, maybe you want to experiment with creating a racetrack for boats using the crate mod. Copycat steps with ice on them are just as slippery as regular blocks. With the crate mod, it's also possible to put a roof over your ice farm, and I'll show you how to do this later in the video. Now, back to our ice farm. When I started this, I made a simple proof of concept that used a deployer with a silk touch pickaxe to mine the ice. Then I expanded and perfected this concept to make an even larger ice farm. The farm is powered by a single water wheel. It does need a player to AFK nearby for the ice to form. And once in a while, you will need to supply more silk touch pickaxes. Currently, this farm is generating about 2,000 ice per hour. I've linked the schematic in the description below, and now I'll show you how to import this into your world and get it running. The first thing you need to do is put an empty schematic in a schematic table and select the ice farm. This will import the schematic into your world. You can now place the ice farm where you would like it. It needs to be placed in a cold biome or a snowy area where ice will form. Then simply put the schematic in your schematic cannon and make sure that you have added some gunpowder for placing blocks. You can use a clipboard or a book to get a material checklist for the items you need. If you have all the items in the chest or item vault next to or below the cannon, everything should be green like it is for me here. Once you have everything collected, simply press play inside the schematic cannon to build the ice farm. Now, I've used mostly stone and stone stairs for my farm, but you could use any block that comes in stairs as well. But this will at least show you the general concept of the farm. You will need to supply the farm with some pickaxes that have silk touch on them. I recommend using diamond pickaxes with silk touch and unbreaking 3. If you're using a different pickaxe, you need to change the filter on the deployer to match. To make this farm fully functional, you need 9 diamond pickaxes. The farm has a bunch of stone stairs. These are used to let water blocks come back after the ice has been mined. So you will need to use a bucket to fill every step with water. Since it generates new water blocks, you can simply get more water from the farm with a bucket directly. Now, this farm is stackable as it doesn't use any stress units, so you could build as many of these farms as you'd like. Once you've filled all the stairs with water, you also need to put some water above the water wheel, right under the slab here. After that, all you have to do is flip this lever to get the farm running. It takes about 4 minutes for a full round trip, and when the gantry comes back, it will connect using a portable storage interface to drop off the ice it collected. If we go to the chest below the farm, we can see how much ice we got on the first run. About 3.5 stacks. Now this is a little bit more than you'll get every 4 minutes. Usually I was averaging about 160 ice every 4 minutes. Now, one thing you can also do to your farm is build a roof. Usually water blocks need a clear path to the sky in order to form ice blocks, but if we use a mechanical bearing, we're making a contraption as a roof. Contraptions don't block light, so we can use it over our farm. Just be careful not to break your entire farm just like I did. To prevent this from happening, we can set our mechanical bearing to only place blocks when it's in its original position. Now by turning this 45 degrees with a valve, we can kind of get a roof. Now, here's what my ice factory looks like. This is a separate schematic that I will link to in the description below. As you can see, we have our ice farm here, and we have a full roof. And this entire roof is made up of 2 separate contraptions. And over here on the side, I added a little vault where you can get ice. You can flip this lever here to get lots of ice if you need several stacks. And basically the way it works is ice just comes up on the belts here and goes into the vault. So this is how you put a roof over an ice farm. It's not supposed to work, but with the crate mod contraptions, we can get around that problem. There were also a few other concepts I tried, but they were not as good as this farm, so I won't cover them in this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to see more of my content. And support what I do, so I can make more videos like this one. Also, to all my Twitch subscribers and YouTube members, I want to give you an extra thank you, and I will start featuring your usernames at the end of my videos to really show my appreciation for that extra bit of support. You guys are wonderful. Bye bye for now, and I'll see you next time.